And now we're getting set for the final of the men's 1500 and give you the field for that as well, as we look forward to one of the better distance events of the day. Start list looks like this. Check that. That's the Sunday group, or the Saturday group. All right, here are the finals for the men's 1500. Aiden Smith, sophomore from Stony Brook. Dan Schaffer, the junior from Binghamton. Chris Gish, the senior from Vermont. Stony Brook senior Van Moffitt. Daniel Cosgrove, the sophomore Riverhawk, freshman from Binghamton, is Cian Galligan. He's in the 6th spot to start things off. James Wilkes, junior from New Hampshire. Taylor Baranowski, the senior from UMBC. Freshman New Hampshire, Aiden O'Hearn. Connor Malfany, the sophomore from Stony Brook. Matt Cavaliere, the freshman from Binghamton. And then Robert Becker, who we talked about yesterday a lot, the sophomore from Stony Brook, comes in at that 4-minute flat seed time. And he's got a little bit of work to do if he wants to be in the medal conversation this afternoon.
I mean, he's probably the favorite, but for starters, tough draw to be out in 12. There's a little bit of a waterfall, but not much. So he's going to have to run a smart tangent here and not use too much energy just to get to the pole. But, there's a lot of ways this can go. Someone like Moffitt is the one you would expect to probably want it fast to kind of take the sting out of some of the kickers. But he's got a 5K to run later, so, his strategy may be a little bit different here. It looks like through the first 50, they're going to keep this one honest. Hand check.
What are you looking for in these first couple laps as far as determining what kind of race this will be?
Well, it's slowing down right now. I mean, the first 300 almost sometimes can feel like a roll into your running, and then once you get to that finish line with 3 laps to go, with 1,200 meters to go, you'll really start to see people make their move. But this is going to be a slower effort as Daniel Cosgrove appears to be our reluctant leader. But I love Baranowski's position right on his shoulder.
It's Baranowski and then the 2 Seawolves that you see behind them.
And it's not particularly quick.
Moffitt.
50 seconds through 300. That's not exactly flying for these folks, but they're starting to roll it up a little bit. It's not so slow that you all of a sudden get concerned. And, yeah, just like that, it looks like Moffitt has taken the race to him, and you'd expect it. He's a guy that probably wants this race faster.
Moffitt in front, Baranowski sitting at 2 right now.
But that 50 through 300, that's not – you can't bury that. You can recover from that and still run something reasonably quick. So, Moffitt has put a charge into this one, and we said who's going to try to make the race their own. So far, it's the 5K-er. Yeah, they're rolling there. That was about a 46-second 300 there, which puts them just a shade over 4-minute mile pace.
Good pace there for Taylor Baranowski from UMBC right behind Moffitt.
And Becker's right there in 4th right now. Schaffer won't get boxed in. That was about a 62-second quarter. He'll have some work to do, but he's in the right spot. You got to run a couple extra meters to avoid that inside rail.
Schaffer did have a big come-from-behind win in the 2019 final. 2 laps to go. Moffitt leading the charge right now. Baranowski next.
I think that's Wilkes from UNH in 3rd. He's another one of the 800-meter runners. Excellent leg speed. And if the race is going to be fast, those half-milers have to be up near the front.
After him, it's Becker. And then Dan Schaffer now in the mix up front. See when Schaffer makes his move. He's going to give it a go at some point.
He's an excellent racer, and again, he's in the right spot. Becker's got to be careful he doesn't get boxed in.
That's Moffitt leading, going into the bell lap.
After that first 3, that 800 they ran after was a 2:03.9.
Schaffer trying to make a push. And now a big move made by James Wilkes.
He's gone 150.19 over 800 this season. He has the turnover. Does he have it left in his legs?
It's Wilkes, then Schaffer.
Becker's finally freed himself. He's in the race.
Great finish coming down the stretch. Schaffer earning a lead. Becker on his heels. Can Schaffer hold on? Dan Schaffer of Binghamton goes back-to-back in the 1500. We saw him kind of trotting in the exact same way he was in 2019. Earned himself the championship in the final lap.
Well, that's a season's best for him, and, you know, that's an honest pace. It's not a blistering one. Becker has gone much quicker. He's gone 3:44. He ran a positive race, but we said this. Schaffer is an excellent racer. Put himself in the perfect spot, and he's so strong. Big move by Wilkes down the backstretch, and he didn't fade that much. He held on for the bronze, but in the end, it's that miler's strength. And, you know, Van Moffitt tried to make it fast. He knew he needed to, but didn't have the turnover to match them on the backstretch. And then these three away and clear. Schaffer just holding on after that charge from Becker. This is championship-style racing.
Dan Schaffer, very talented, hardworking, and a great student. His head coach Mike Thompson could not say better things about him. Incredible young man, and now a back-to-back champ in the American East Outdoor 1500. Get you the final results as well. There's the back four. So you go Schaffer, Becker, Wilkes, Moffitt, Smith, then Cosgrove, Cavaliere, and Gish.